What's up, guys and gals? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope everything is going your way, whatever way that be going. And we're talking about Dogecoin today. All right. For those of you who don't already know, Dogecoin is very much on fire right now. Now, there's a couple things that we need to take in consideration that are literally like super massive. Okay, so yesterday we hit a $9 billion market cap. From there, we shot to a $10 billion market cap. That was the first time ever achieving a $10 billion market cap, I believe. I think so. I'm pretty sure about that. So, that being said, from there, we shot up all the way to peak of $17.2 billion market cap. Now, what you need to realize is, meanwhile, the last few days, as we were sitting, at 7 cents, 8 cents, what you got to see, and this was just the other day, actually, we had a market cap of $9 billion with $2.5 billion in 24-hour volume. Those are good numbers. Those are very good numbers. It goes very well together, okay? Volume speaks a lot, okay? Volume could be multiple things, just regular transactions or people straight up selling, okay? Or buying, okay? And when you have a good ratio, it's nothing but good news. Now, yesterday, we went up almost damn near $18 billion in market cap. So we went from 9 to almost about, $9 billion in market cap in a matter of hours. So our 24-hour volume was high, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because that's all people purchasing Dogecoin, okay? Meanwhile, we have more adoption. Adoption is the name of the game. Adoption. A lot of people are under the impression that, they want to buy Dogecoin, whether it's as a joke or a short-term investment or whatever, so they can sell it for USD. You don't want USD. United States dollar is not the end goal. You want mass adoption, because if you have mass adoption, you now have a currency that has fluctuating value that more so goes up. So your money is always multiplying. You see what I'm saying? It's a no-brainer. We'll just say hypothetically that Dogecoin hit 50 cents today, right? Which would be really crazy. I mean, that would be some serious growth. Okay? And let's say that, you have, I don't know, 500,000 Dogecoin, right? So that'd get you $250,000. I know that's like, wow, I didn't invest much. Now I have almost $250,000. I'm selling my Dogecoin for United States dollar, which does not go up in value. It only goes down, and it's going out the door in the next 5 years. Guarantee it in the next 5 years, especially with 2021. I mean, it is insane the amount of industries that are putting Bitcoin on their sheets. You see what I'm saying? Like, the mass adoption is crazy right now. To put it in perspective, back in 2017, JP Morgan, which was so against cryptocurrency, they even wanted to stop Chase users from purchasing cryptocurrency. They didn't, I don't believe. At least I didn't run into that issue, but it was spoke about, and how they hated it. They wanted nothing to do with it. Look at them now. 2021. Just look at the industry, and NFTs are very hot right now. They're going to remain hot for a while, especially with 2.0 Ethereum. If the gas prices can be severely reduced, we're looking at crazy numbers for Ethereum. But we're talking about Dogecoin right now. Mass adoption is what you want. Let's say that adoption got to the point where you could pretty much use Dogecoin almost anywhere to buy anything. It's foolish, if you think about it, to sell your $500,000 for $250,000, which has to be taxed, by the way. Once we do get to the stages of mass adoption, there's a couple things we're going to run into. You're going to have to realize that now that you hold a currency that you're not selling for United States dollar, still has to be taxed. So how that is going to be worked, I don't know. I've thought about this in the past. I mean, you have a fluctuating currency that can only go up. How do you tax that? How does that work? And it's going to be hard for the government to really control that, to be honest, but I'm sure they're going to figure out something. So you do not want to sell your Dogecoin. If Dogecoin is high, and let's say the scenario that you do have 500,000 and it goes to 50 cents, and you're like, wow, $250,000, I've never had that much in my life. You need to hold on to it and just adoption's happening. It's happening there. You go check it out. There are now, it's not mainstream big giant corporations such as, like, I don't know, Amazon, but you do have adoption, small mom and pop here and there, a small upcoming company possibly to go public in the next few years now accepting Dogecoin. You're gonna see adoption more and more as the days go on. And I still do believe that by the end of this year, we will be damn near, if not $1 Dogecoin. And still, if we get to the end of the year and we're at $1, you still do not want to sell it for a United States dollar. That's very foolish. If anything, liquidate it into something else, because adoption, that is the name of the game. And it's foolish. And you're going to kick yourself in the ass, especially when you pay those taxes. And if you don't pay those taxes, well, the IRS is going to come after you. In 2017, they nailed down on exchanges. Exchanges do have to report what is coming in, what's coming out. So they know what you're making. You can't just sell it and get away with it. You still have to pay taxes on your cryptocurrency. So, adoption's the name of the game. You never sell. Now, here's the thing, and I want to go over this real quick. I want to keep this video under 10 minutes. You hear people say, oh, you're foolish not to take profits, etc., etc., etc. That's your own preference. If you want to take a profit, sure, but you should be looking at the end game. You should be looking at the end game. Mass adoption, and 5 years from now, Dogecoin being at like $2 or something, but you sold at like 50 cents or 75 cents for a United States dollar. You're losing if you're doing this. And I just want to urge people not to do that, not to have that mindset, not to have that impression on it. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, with how much, and I'm not sure what's happening. I've been kicked off Twitter, so it's like I feel like I'm in the dark. I have to do my Googling to find out information. But with so much growth just in the last 24 hours, which is crazy. I mean, we're literally about to surpass Litecoin, and Litecoin's at $18.3 billion market cap last time I looked. If we see growth bursts like this throughout the year, or if this just keeps up slightly, we could easily, by December, be looking at like 70 cents, we could be looking at $1. It's so hard to predict. No one can necessarily predict anything and it be accurate. If so, they got lucky as fuck. Because there's so many elements. We could have Tesla announce tomorrow that Dogecoin is now going to be accepted. That scenario, we don't know when that's going to play out, but say that did play out tomorrow. Okay, now my prediction of 75 cents by the end of the year is vastly going to change, because anyone with a brain is going to go in hardcore on Dogecoin, knowing the value is going to go up, getting themselves a Tesla when otherwise they couldn't have purchased it with USD. You see what I'm saying? And so that's more adoption. That's mass adoption. That's RP. And more than ever, Dogecoin is being spoken about by all outlets. You have the Wall Street Journal. You have Forbes. You have CNN. And prior, even before this year, they didn't. Dogecoin wasn't spoken about. It was not spoken about. Dogecoin is more known than ever before, and we could easily see 25 cents even before this month is over. That's how drastic and crazy this is. So if you have any questions, I know there's people out there who claim to be masters of Dogecoin and etc. I've held Dogecoin for fucking years, far before it was a penny, far before everyone was talking about it on Twitter this year. So I'm pretty damn knowledgeable about it. I'm not going to say that I know everything about it, but I've been holding it for many years now, and cryptocurrency in general. I got like 80 different cryptos. So I am knowledgeable. So if you have any questions or about anything, whether it's Dogecoin or other cryptocurrencies, it's hard to keep track of all of them because there's so fucking many. But like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And you guys just comment below. If you have questions, I'll answer them. Have a wonderful day. Peace. Don't sell your Doge.